Welcome back, trainers. So you guys sure did hit that like button for the level 50 Garchomp and the Shadow Salamence at the NXL. So, well, I'm going to bring it back for you. We're going to be taking a look at some battles. It is going to be powered up a little bit more, and I have plans to do a bunch of bag-on trades as well as a bunch of walking. We're going to get this thing to level 50 as soon as we can. Now, let me answer a few questions before we do get into the commentary here. As you can see, the IVs, if you're wondering what in the world are you doing, Poke, with those horrible IVs and that defense, and you're still powering it up with XLs, despite us getting a Mega Salamence in the future, you're not going to be able to Mega Evolve this. Well, it is a Shadow and it is shiny. Come on. I'm just having a little fun here. Sometimes you make some weird investments, and that's what we're going to be doing here. And let's just enjoy the damage that it's going to be doing with Dragontail and the gameplay, right? Don't worry about, why am I doing this? It is what it is. We're going to be pairing it up with level 50 Metagross. I am going to have the Shadow Salamence equipped as my best buddy. It is going to have a higher CP that you do see here, 3818, because obviously equipped as my best buddy. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into this here. I had a blast. I did do these last night, probably around, I don't know, maybe 3:34 in the morning. I don't know why I was, actually, I'll tell you why I was up. I was playing with my Digimon Tamagotchis and connecting them to the kind of like MMO that a person has made. It's amazing. I'll be going over that in my second channel so you can see all about that. I'm just waiting for my camera stand to show up so we can get some good shots. Now let's get into the commentary. Met with a Garchomp, and it is going to be having Dragontail as well, just doing a ton of damage to us here. So we're unfortunately not able to get to any charge moves. It's going for Sand Tomb. We're able to get one more Dragontail in there, and yeah, I mean, that's a level 50 Garchomp. Let's, if we were level 50, I think we would probably be able to pace with it, and our lower defense, it is going to be a little tricky. But anyways, going in here with the Metagross, shielding up, unfortunately, the Sand Tomb, and they're going to be bringing in their own Metagross here. We're going to go straight for the Earthquake. Probably think we're going to bait. They let it go through. They have a Togekiss in the back, and we take the win. So, hey, even a not-so-great lead with the Garchomp that does have Dragontail ended up being okay. Now, if it did have Mudshot, oh, it's another story. You'll be seeing that. An absolutely amazing lead here with the Giratina Origin form. Dragontail super effective. Shadow Claw is neutral. We're just simply going to shield up this Shadow Ball here. Good call on our end. They're swapping into a Giratina, and I accidentally went into my Kyogre. I meant to go into the Metagross here. So a miss swap. Are we going to be able to switch this around here? We're going to let that Iron Head go through, seeing that it's not very effective. While the Dragon Breaths are doing a ton of damage to us. Going for the Surf here. Yeah, getting a shield. Making them think that we're going for a Blizzard or something like that. Going to go for another one of these Surfs here. Bringing it down to the very low red. Just a few more shots and we're going to be looking good here. So I do believe we want to go in here with the Metagross and farm down here and let this unfortunate Draco Meteor, that's what it is, doing a lot of damage there. And we're going to be able to farm them down. Energy on the Metagross, we're looking good. Salamence is holding on. You know what it is. It doesn't have much health, but it is going to be hitting very hard. So what we need to do is get the last shield and swap into the Salamence here. And we got their last shield. And we're going to be taking them out instantly before they can even react here. Perfect. And what do they have back there? It is a Togekiss. Great. They're going to be able to charm us down very fast without getting too much farm. Even though we have a shield left, can we make it to the Meteor Mash? We're going to be able to do that and then take the win with the Shadow Salamence team. Folks, let's go. We're going to be getting a 5-0 with this thing as well. Not the longest video around because I do actually have some more gameplay that I did record today without Shadow Salamence. I didn't want to push my luck with it. And we're going up against a Yveltal. There you go. Is that better? All right, so we're going to go ahead and shield up this Dark Pulse while we are doing a ton with the Dragontail, swapping into the Kyogre. And I don't know what if I was trying to catch. Maybe I was just, having them throw that energy and then going in with the Kyogre, so they're not going to be able to really spam us here while preserving the Salamence without having to shield it because we would take a lot of damage. And we are going to have them swap into their Melmetal here. We're going to go for 2 Surfs. This is going to do a lot of damage to them, bringing them down very low. Now the question is, do we want to shield up our Kyogre or go in here and farm down? Well, it doesn't matter. We have no more shields. Okay, all right. Well, there you go. So they're going to be taking us out here. How is this going to work? Well, let's see. We're obviously not going to be going in here with the Salamence, or are we? Right? We're going to get the last shield. Let's see if we can get it. Going for the Outrage, getting the last shield, swapping into our Metagross to catch the Rock Slide. Is it a Rock Slide? Oh, let's go. All right, things were looking so great, but now they are looking perfect. They're swapping into their Garchomp here, and we have a Meteor Mash and a half. I don't think not a Sand Tomb, a Earth Power would take us out. Well, it will now. Yeah, definitely will now. But here's the thing. Going in here with Salamence and farming down. Ooh, it was going to be a close one. If we had a little bit more energy, we would have been able to win this. But unfortunately, we are extremely squishy, and this is going to KO here. I mean, it happens to Dragonite too, right? I mean, it's not going to one-shot it with a Rock Slide, but it's doing a lot of damage. Next battle, we're met with a Dragonite here. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Salamence, and they're going to be going into Excadrill. And we're doing a lot of damage to that little steel type. Very squishy Pokemon. We're going to go ahead and shield up this first Rock Slide because we want to get a shield right back. They don't know if this is Fire Blast or not. They were going to shield this up, I would assume. Beautiful. And there's that shield. And they're throwing their energy right away, so we're not going to have to worry about them spamming us with another charge move when we do bring in our Kyogre here. But they are going to be able to get one through by the time we are able to farm them down here. Yeah, there it is. Drill Run is going to do a ton of damage to us. Excadrill hits hard as heck. There it is. But we are leaving this battle with a Surf. We want to swap into that Metagross as soon as possible. And we're going to be doing that. And they bring in their Melmetal here. So what we are going to do, I don't really remember, to be honest. I don't remember because we got to wait for them to throw Superpower. Because after that, then we're going to be able to do more damage. We're just going to go straight for the Earthquake here because we're in a pretty good position to the point where they're not going to be able to take us out with Superpower. They're going for another Rock Slide, baiting us here, and we're just going to throw this Earthquake before they get to it. And we're going to preserve that health. Going up against the Dragonite, we're going to be perfectly fine here. Now, I had to say something. I should have mentioned this in the beginning of the video. I don't know what the heck I was doing in my level 50 Garchomp video. My calling of the Pokemon names was all over the place. I was calling this the wrong name and that the wrong name. It was like, what is going on here? Forgive me. It was a busy day and my head was all over the place. Next battle, we're met with a Metagross with our Kyogre. This is just perfect here. And here we go. So we're just going to go for the Surf and hold our ground here. Earthquake's going to do a lot of damage, but those Steel type moves are resisted. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. And it is a Meteor Mash, so good call, good call. And another Meteor Mash will take us out, so wow, they're not able to get to it. That is absolutely amazing. Bringing in a Togekiss, and we are loaded up on energy here. We're going to be able to spam this thing, and then just bring in the Metagross as soon as we do go down, assuming they're going to swap, and then we're going to go ahead and bring in the Salamence to whatever they bring in. I would assume is going to be a counter to Metagross, but they're going to let that thing just go down all the way. That we're not even able to get off a charge move. They have a Garchomp in the back. So this is absolutely amazing, and it does have Mud Shot. So we're going to swap into our Salamence, and, well, they're not even going to get the opportunity to use that last shield because of our quick move damage is doing so much. We still have two shields. I don't care if it's a Sand Tomb. I figured it was going to be, but we're simply going to shield up both of them and then just take them down with quick move damage. We're looking good. Wow. I love this thing. It is finally able to do something here. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to max it out at level 50. And yeah, I know it has horrible IVs, so what? Into the next battle, we're met with a Gyarados, and it does have Dragon Breath. This is not the best situation in the world because of the Pokemon that we do have in the back. Metagross doesn't really like to go up against the Gyarados, and Salamence is going to be taking super effective from the Dragon Breath. So they're going to be swapping into a Melmetal, and I do believe we want to just hold our ground for now and stay right here. Because, well, you know, Metagross is going to be okay to go up against Melmetal, but we're doing a lot of damage. We want them to throw this energy here. Contemplating whether or not I should shield this. I'm going to let it go ahead and go through. And bringing in the Metagross here. I want to farm down. I really, really want to farm all the way down here. So they're going for a Superpower. Great. And we're going to continue on. I mean, it's starting to add up here. And if they have a Charm User in the back, well, good night, sleep tight to me, right? And they're swapping into that Gyarados. Perfect. I do believe we're going to get this one off and another one off. We may just stay here with the Metagross and get these shields. And then swap after this into the Salamence. Yeah, perfect, perfect. And I think we shield this up. Yeah, it is a Crunch K. Good call. What you got back there? Farming all the way down. They didn't swap. I don't think they were locked there. Or were they? Am I not even paying attention? All right, they have a Machamp back there. So this is going to be close, actually. We can't call this quite yet. We are going to be resisting the counter, but it is starting to really add up, and I figure this is going to be my best play by shielding this up and Dragon Tailing as much as I possibly can here. They're going to be forced to throw some more energy, kind of. Looked like they were going to be forced to do that. Go in here with the Metagross and farm down. But they also have that Melmetal. They're going to be swapping, and we're able to farm it all the way down. We have a Meteor Mash. We're going to be going for that onto the Machamp and then taking the win. Let's go. Putting in some work with this team. Having a blast. It's always fun winning with these weird Pokemon that you will never see there. So the next battle, we're met with a Haxorus. This is not good for us at all. That thing is going to be good up against our Metagross as well. Also the Kyogre, because it does resist the water. As far as the Salamence, not so much, because the counter is not getting any stab from it. Dragon Claw is going to hurt, but our Dragon Tail is going to annihilate it. So building up quite a bit of energy, giving the illusion that we're going to be going for Blizzard here, and we're getting a shield, and unfortunately not able to get to another Surf, and we're going to bring in our Salamence here. Going to go ahead and use that shield, and I think we should be able to farm this thing down. All right, did you? Wow, that was quick. Holy cow. It was out of there, and they do have a Togekiss. We're going to swap into our Metagross, and since we do have a leg up on energy, you know what we're going to do? Straight Earthquake. We're not baiting for anything. I don't care if they shield this up. We're ahead. Now, how they can come back from this situation is baiting us with a Meteor Mash right here. It is an Earthquake, so we called it correctly. Good thing we did. Alrighty. So now we're easily going to outpace them here. We have enough health to handle that Togekiss, taking out their Metagross. Beautiful. In comes Togekiss. This is a GG's. And they're sticking it out until the bitter end. I appreciate that. And looking good. Alrighty. I am so hyped about this Shadow Salamence right now. This thing is a blast. As far as the XL Snorlax, folks, I haven't made my decision yet. Still trying to figure out whether I want to go for my 100, my 98 Snorlax, which unfortunately is shiny. It's not unfortunate, but it does not have 15 in attack. So it's a 14, 15, 15, or my 10, 15, 15 Shadow. Best buddy, I don't know. The reason why I'm not like gonna instantly go for the Shadow Snorlax is because I've done all these simulations and it loses a lot because of that non-15 attack. And going up against other Snorlax, just simply losing that CMP. And it can come down to that quite a bit of time. So we're just going to try to see if we can get a better one. That's a lot to invest in. Anyways, back to the battle here. So they swap. We go into our Metagross. And the rest is history. It's looking pretty good. We can't say we've won for certain yet, but it's looking pretty nice. So if they're getting out that Hurricane, what we're going to do is build up a little bit of extra energy here because we don't have to worry about them throwing any more moves because they just expended all of that energy, taking them out, and we do have a good amount of energy built up left on the Metagross. Coming back in here with the Melmetal, we're simply going to be going for a Meteor Mash, obviously. There's no need to go for an Earthquake on something like that has such low health, and they have a Landorus in the back. So watch what I do here. I swap instantly into the Kyogre. We're going to use our last shield. And did you see the energy we did have on the Metagross? We have exactly one Meteor Mash ready to go, and that's exactly what we need. We're going to be able to win CMP on the Landorus over there. Theron form. If it does have a charge move, they're going for Superpower. Instantly going for the Meteor Mash, and we're going to be taking the win with 2 HP on this thing. Let's go. If you did enjoy this video, folks, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on. I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you the spiciest of the spicy battles for Go Battle League. Hey, let's get it. 5-0. Thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you on my next video. Take care.
So you're finally here. Fantastic.